Teach my boy the value of $1.
If you work for Jimmy, you're gonna work hard. You make money. The people are hot and dry.
That sounds just fine.
Number 10. When he trapped Peggy in a crate. Hank Rutherford Hill does not like magicians. Go figure. He also, equally unsurprisingly, does not believe in magic. So when Peggy, ever the egomaniac, participates in an elaborate magic trick, Arlen's most practical man wants to know how it was done.
Rotating stage?
Will you stop it? I promised Herrera I would not tell. And there is nothing more important to a magician than keeping secrets. Probably because so many of them are gay.
After brainstorming solutions involving mirrors, a rotating stage, and hearing out Dale's twin Peggy theory, Hank resorts to simply claiming to have cracked it and sealing Peggy into a crate until she reveals the secrets.
I have sealed the box.
Okay, now what?
Now you tell me how that trick was done.
What?
You're not getting out till you tell me.
Hank Hill.
I can wait.
However, it's Hank who caves instead, letting her out, lest they be late for church.
Peggy, I'm sorry, I didn't...
Thou shalt not speak to me.
Number 9. When he used Bobby as a bully. Hank lives by a simple code. Don't mess with a man's workshop and don't bike on his lawn. When new arrival Caleb and his parents can't get on board, Hank resorts to stealing the boy's bike to teach a lesson in respect and humility.
You need to learn some manners. Caleb, get off the bike.
The police confirm that this plan is DOA, so Hank opts instead to fight fire with fire, sicking Bobby on Caleb's family.
It seems so wrong.
Look, I know it goes against everything I've taught you, Bobby, but I know you can do it.
When the message isn't received, Bobby gives them a taste of Dirty Harry, threatening them with a squirt gun loaded with brown mystery fluid until they do. That's some quality fathering.
Well, good for him. But I wouldn't sell Bobby short. I think he's about to express himself right now. What you got in the squirt gun, son?
That's for me to know and Jim and Lila to find out.
Number 8. When he blamed a fire on a dead guy. Hank has a strict sense of right and wrong, but his moral guidelines can be bent to save a friend. When the gang joined the fire department, it doesn't live up to Hank's standards, to say the least.
It's stuck.
That's because you're turning it the wrong way. Give me the wrench.
No, wait.
Incompetent to a level just shy of their Simpson and Griffin network peers, the guys wind up burning down the fire station.
Where is it?
Oh my God.
Hank realizes that the fire was caused by a shoddy neon sign that Dale installed in tribute to its recently deceased owner, Chet Elderson. Ultimately, Hank opts to let the dead man take the blame, getting Dale off the hook and bringing the matter to a close.
Chet Elderson.
I did not. Chet Elderson.
Yep, Chet was always trying to plug it in. He loved that sign.
Number 7. When he made Luanne move back to her trailer before a tornado. This episode sees Hank get off to a bad start. Without his glasses on, he nearly kisses Luanne, and adding to his embarrassment, he's naked, at least by his standards. Worse still, he soon learns that she's washed her lacy underoos with his cotton grippies.
Will you look at what your niece has done? She's got my drawers spinning around with her unmentionables.
Yeah, scandalous. Where's my coffee?
But when a bill collector comes knocking, Hank realizes Luanne's not homeless after all, and promptly gives his niece the old heave-ho.
The guys and I took care of it. You could move in there tomorrow if you want.
Why are you doing this to me?
You're welcome.
Sure, he winches her trailer upright first, and gives a lead on a sweet propane discount, but his timing, well, that couldn't be worse. Not only does Luanne not want to move out, there's a twister on the way, and a trailer is as unsafe of a place as she could possibly be.
I love you! And Bobby! And Luanne! To a lesser extent!
Number 6. When he tricked Bobby and Luanne into thinking they were married. When Bobby gets the opportunity to house sit for Boomhauer, it seems like the perfect way to teach the boy a lesson in responsibility. Instead, Bobby becomes co-host of a Boomhauer-grade party, and when it goes south, he holds Luanne responsible.
Because of you, I'm propless. Hey, you can't throw those out. This CD is all I've got left of Rad.
A prank war ensues, resulting in Bobby sabotaging Luanne's birth control pills, and Luanne tricking him into thinking she's pregnant.
Mom, Dad, I've gotten Luanne pregnant.
Tapping in Hank and Peggy, Luanne takes part in a fake wedding conducted by Bill to further prank Bobby. Only Hank takes it to the next level, convincing Luanne that Bill is really a minister and that her marriage is legally binding. It wasn't his battle, but Hank won all the same.
No!
Number 5, when he took advantage of Kahn's bipolar disorder. While times are changing, bipolar disorder is still a very misunderstood condition. Likewise, Hank isn't all that hip to the signs, or the jargon, and advises Kahn, frenemy, and neighbor to skip his meds.
Listen, if you're not sick, don't worry about it. Wives have turned us into pill-popping, baby-wearing, teeth-whitening sissies.
With Kahn's condition unregulated, his mood swings toward the positive and productive, which works out very well for Hank and his super grill. Kahn's ideas come fast and furious. Trouble is, that high doesn't last forever, and when his mood crashes, so does Project Super Grill.
Kahn?
Sadness covers me like a blanket. Tuck me in, let me die.
Backed into a corner, Hank hunts down some medication, but before it has the chance to kick in, he once again takes advantage of Kahn's mania to get his grill finished.
Let's get to work. Oh, can you help me move my couch, too?
Actually, Kahn, we were able to get your
Glad to see you're feeling better, Kahn. No use in wasting this good mood, huh?
Number 4, when he joined Bobby's protest to cover up what happened to Boomhauer's car. Sure, Hank likes the environment and all. It's traditional, but newfangled hippy-dippy environmentalism, not so much. That is, until it suits his needs.
I thought you said tree huggers like me and Mr. McKay were a bunch of noodle-brained communists.
No. No.
Learning that the town's quarry is to be drained, thus exposing the fact that Hank, Dale, and Bill crashed Boomhauer's old Mustang, Hank opts to throw in with the Enviro posse in an effort to stop it. Doing so, he inadvertently bonds with Bobby on the younger Hill's terms.
Drain the quarry, you'll be sorry.
Oh, now that is good.
But all this means is that when the jig is up, not only does Boomhauer learn the truth about his friends and what happened to his old beloved, but Hank also hurts and betrays Bobby in the process.
Pull it together, guys. I haven't spent all this time acting like an environmental nut job just so Boomhauer could find out we dumped his car here.
Number 3, when he made Bobby work for a crazy boss. Bobby just doesn't get the value of $1. And so, ever on a quest to improve his son, Hank pushes Bobby into a part-time job at the local racetrack with Jimmy Witchard. The job is simple enough. People are hot and dry and they want something cold and wet.
So, if I understand you correctly, you're saying you'll teach my boy the value of $1.
If you work for Jimmy, you're gonna work hard. You make money. The people are hot and dry.
That sounds just fine.
The downside? The boss is a nut job. And not just a nut job the way everyone's boss is a nut job. He's a certifiable nut job.
Smash! Yeah. Good, I said. Don't be afraid of them bottles. They pop good. Make them pop good. Smash!
Beyond knowing he's in charge, Jimmy doesn't know how much, and Bobby is trapped in the situation due to Hank and Hank logic. It's only when Jimmy puts Bobby's life at risk that Hank finally accepts that Bobby is right, and that Jimmy really is a moron.
Go to here, go to boy! I want a soda! Go to now, you!
Oh!
Number 2, when he wouldn't hire a woman. As a potential employee, Maria Montalvo's got it all. Skills, confidence, and plenty of experience in the field of propane and propane accessories. Trouble is, she doesn't know football.
Excuse me, who's Troy Aikman?
Oh, and Hank's afraid that she'll accuse him of harassment. So he plays it safe and hires a drug addict instead.
Leon, where have you been? You're over 3 hours late.
I wasn't late. I was early. I got here at... What time do we open?
Leon the addict is a disaster from the get-go, yet unfireable due to Hank's ignorance of the labor code. Additionally, passing over Maria creates problems at home, since it only confirms Peggy's suspicion that Hank found her attractive.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. I passed her over.
So you were attracted to her.
What?
Oh, you must think she's one hot tamale if you couldn't even stand to have her in the office.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable, or in this case, dishonorable mentions.
Hey, what are you...
Bobby's a big boy, Peggy. You can't hang on forever.
Time to move on, Mom.
No, Dale, we're all going straight. From now on, the only woman I'm pimping is Sweet Lady Propane. And I'm tricking her out all over this town.
How dare you love me?
But I don't. I don't love you.
Mr. Hill, I'm Lester Payton with the Texas Rangers.
Nice to meet you.
Mind if I cut in, Peyton? This is my dance. Now, Mr. Hill, I have some questions.
I'm sorry. I lost a close friend and a valued tank wipe today. I gotta go home right now. Peggy, you'll need to drive. I'm in mourning.
Number 1, when he forced Bobby to smoke a carton of cigarettes. Only 10 episodes into the series, and Hank has already made a major lapse of judgment. Stumbling upon Bobby enjoying his first ever cigarette, Hank gets typically heavy-handed and old-fashioned with his punishment.
Now look here. You are gonna smoke this entire carton.
Huh? I thought you said you didn't want me to smoke anymore.
However, his plan to make Bobby sick of cigarettes only results in the boy being 9 packs deep into his new nicotine addiction.
Come on, only 1 pack left.
Plus, as a result of Bobby never doing anything quite right in his eyes, Hank feels the need to coach him on how to correctly smoke a cigarette, inadvertently rekindling his own dormant vice, and dragging Peggy down with him.
I'm begging you, put out your cigarettes and keep them out.
She's right, Hank. How can we expect Bobby to quit when we won't?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Watch Mojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.